In this video, you will learn how to set up a job recruitment campaign with Facebook ads to get 20 plus high qualified employee applications for your business in only 30 days. So if this sounds interesting for you, stay tuned. Besides the technical execution, the right target audience approach, ad creativity, authenticity, and subsequent optimization are crucial. The best employees are not actively looking right now, but are often in a stable employment relationship where they are dissatisfied with the current situation and the employer. The secret, therefore, is to understand exactly the person you want to reach. That's why you need to define exactly which position should be filled and what the perfect candidate for this position should look like. What benefits and company cultures are most relevant to this person? This could include home office options or bonus payments, for example. It is crucial to communicate precisely what the candidate is missing in their position with the current employer. This deep understanding will be the basis of the ad targeting and message. Ideally, you should use professional photos or videos of teams at work, at company events, or even employer interviews. The goal is to create a vivid picture of the company culture that shows candidates what they gain by choosing your company. Of course, don't let the lack of high quality team photos or videos stop you from starting an employment campaign on Facebook. I've also been able to achieve very good results with authentic stock images. As mentioned at the beginning, I also want to delve into the technical side, and for that I will share my screen now. So here in the Facebook Business Manager, I'll walk you through the creation of a campaign step by step. First, we click on Create Campaign. Then the first thing we do is select the campaign objective. For applications, I always recommend leads. And then we choose the manual campaign settings. It's the best to have the cheat sheet ready, which you can download for free in the video description below. We'll take the example of a plumber position in Miami for the campaign I'll set up now. First, we give the campaign a name. I usually begin with or by entering the start date, then what kind of campaign it is. In this case, job recruitment, and the position, so plumber. After naming the campaign, we need to select the category, which is in this case employment. Facebook lets us choose this to prevent discrimination, but it also helps the algorithm to classify the campaign as recruitment method and so delivers better results. We can skip the A/B test here, and the advantage campaign budget should be checked. This essentially allows Facebook to distribute the budget to the strongest and best performing ad groups. You can quickly find out which of your ads are performing best and then turn off the others accordingly. Here I recommend a budget of at least $30 a day for an employment campaign. Otherwise, there's not enough space for sufficient results. And then we can press continue. In the ad group, we can take another look at the sheet I created for you. Here for the plumbers example, I would name the ad group after the location and radius, then the language set, which device, so on which devices the ads are displayed, and in which placement the ads run. Lastly, I wrote static because that simply means it's a static ad and not a video. For conversion, you could leave instant forms, but that usually doesn't result in very qualitative inquiries or applications. So I work with a custom recruiting landing page using my smart application method and set up a funnel, for example, created through OnePage.io. On this page, the potential employee is selected from the ads and receives all the information about the company, the requirements for the position, and the benefits that the company offers. By clicking on Apply Now, the applicant reaches a so-called pre-qualification form. Here, they briefly answer all the questions that are important to the company and help to classify the applicant in their qualifications for the position. This benefits the company by ensuring the applications are of very high quality and the applicant does not need to upload a CV and can click through the form playfully. For this, I use OnePage.io, a site builder I really like for recruiting landing pages, and if you want to give it a try, feel free to use my affiliate link in the video description below. That will also help me produce more of this kind of videos. To show you how easy it is to set this up, I will create a page right now. Here in one page there are also employment templates you can start with. Click on create to get to the templates or start with the blank page. Type recruiting into the search, then click on the template here and on start from the template. Give it a name like Plumber Miami and then create. I've already adjusted this template a bit and also created an employment qualification quiz. And this is how the page could look, for example, for our case. Here you have the job posting again, the company's location and the benefits. When the applicant clicks on apply now, they reach the individual form where they are pre-qualified. This could look something like this, for example. The first question is about the level of education. Then the experience. After that, what the applicant values in a company. Then the availability can also be queried. And here they can write in the field what they need to feel comfortable in the company. For example, I would like to have a nice cup of coffee in the morning. Finally, contact details are requested and the applicant has the option to attach a CV if they have it saved on their smartphone. Of course, you can also ask other questions or add more. It's fully customizable, and once an applicant comes in, you can set it to be automatically notified by email. The smart application method simplifies the recruiting process while also ensuring higher quality inquiries. Back in the Business Manager, we can leave the performance goals set to maximize conversions and then select the pixel and define the corresponding conversion event that we set up in one page and then also verify in the Events Manager. I show you how to verify it there right now. For that, go to Business Settings, then Data Sources and Data Sets. Here we select the corresponding pixel and click Open in the Events Manager here. Then on Test Events and on Confirm your website's events are set up correctly. Now enter the URL here and press Open Website. Here we now fill out the form and thus trigger the conversion. In the Events Manager, this will then be displayed here. Now refresh the page and click on Overview. Here you then verify the events, and after a while you can then also select them in the campaign. Here in the ad group, we leave the dynamic ad setup out in this case, and we can also leave the budget and schedule set up as is here. For the audience, we then write in the location field according to the ad group and, for example, Miami. As a radius, we can select, for example, 30 kilometers or about 18 miles. We can leave the advantage audience and the placement as is to give the algorithm enough leeway. A campaign for applicants can in most cases be started broad at first. This usually delivers the best results. Now click Continue. Now we are on the ad level. Here I usually do it as follows. I write in ad broad static 01. So I know this is my first ad, which is located in a broad targeted ad group, and that is a static creative, so an image and not a video. Then select the Instagram account and the corresponding Facebook page. For the ad setup, I leave ad creation, manual upload, and single image or video selected. I turn off multi-advertiser ads in this case because they are not relevant for an employment campaign, but are mostly used for e-commerce. Now we've arrived at the ad design. As primary text, I can now take, for example, the one from the checklist here. And as a headline in this case, then, for example, join our team in Miami. The description is optional and doesn't have to be filled out, but alternatively you can use something like apply in just 60 seconds. For the website, you then enter the website URL of the individual applicant page that you can create, for example, as shown earlier with one-page.io. And for the creatives, I've put 2 different well-functioning examples in the checklist here. And for our campaign, we'll now choose this one right here. It's best to create several creatives for the app group to give the algorithm enough material to test. Also make sure that your ads comply with all Facebook advertising policies, and once you press publish, Facebook will review your ads and release them within a few hours. Now you can duplicate your ad group and adjust the targeting to give Facebook the opportunity to distribute the budget to the better performing ad group through the CBO, so our campaign budget optimization campaign. For this, we click here on quickly duplicate and add targeted instead of broad in the name. Here we scroll down to the Advantage Plus audience. We can't change the gender and the age due to discrimination reasons because we selected job offers in the campaign definition. But under detailed targeting in this ad group, however, we can specify who the ads should be shown to. For that, I click on Edit here and type in plumbing for our example and select this suggestion. You can click on more suggestions here and then just add more of similar ones into the audience. What now works particularly well is to match your audience with recruitment terms. By clicking on narrow audience, you can further specify that you are looking for people who are open to jobs. Type in job hunting, for example, and then choose more suggestions again and add these terms as well. After we've set all this up, your campaign should be structured as follows. First comes the campaign level, where it's important that we've selected a CBO, so campaign budget optimization campaign, which can distribute the budget performance based to the 2 ad groups. Then there are the 2 ad groups. In the first, we let the now extremely well-functioning Facebook algorithm determine the audience based on our ads and creatives. And in the second, we've targeted the audience ourselves. Here at the ad level, both ad groups should be the same to be able to say after a few days which audience works better. The ad group with the cheaper and higher quality applicants can then be further tested with new creatives, and the worst of the 2 can be turned off. So if you implement your next employment campaign with this strategy, you should definitely achieve very profitable results. You just always have to keep in mind that it's about finding people who are supposed to fit your company or your client's company and not just any people who are unqualified. I hope you like this video and it helps you lead your next recruiting campaign to a lot of success. If you already have experience in social recruiting, then feel free to share your story in the comments. And if you have questions about the topic, write them down as well. I'm always very open to suggestions of all kinds and would be happy if you leave a like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss the next video. See you then, bye.